person that you posted a picture with a guy and he's look right there. So who is that?
Yeah, that's my man.
No, girl, that's my man. You need to stop texting him.
Girl, what do you mean? That's my man.
First of all, you see this ring? My man.
Let me see.
Stop texting.
Buy me this one.
Girl, I'm sorry, that's not better, but stop texting my man.
No.
Stop texting my man. What's gonna be a problem?
Do you have proof that's your man?
Yes, I do have proof that's my man.
You told me he was single, so if he was your man, he would have been that I'm taking.
No.
Obviously, you don't.
Obviously, he wants me because
No,
he would have
he
said something about you though.
What?
You know what? I'm not even gonna keep talking with you. Stop texting my man. Oh my goodness, look at this.
What's that noise?
Oh my god.
911, we have an emergency.
That's the sound of the police.
What do we have here? Good morning, officer. I think there's a dead body.
Okay, this is a crime scene. We have to secure this.
Step 1. Secure the scene. The first officer to arrive at the scene should secure the scene by making sure that everyone in the area is safe and isolate the area to preserve evidence. This may include arresting suspects and obtaining medical assistance. It is important to secure the crime scene to avoid destruction and contamination of evidence. It is also important to secure the scene with crime scene tape to set a boundary of the crime scene and keep the public from entering the crime scene. Step 2. Separate the witnesses. During this step, witnesses may not be allowed to talk to each other. Crime scene investigators will interview witnesses and compare the witnesses' accounts of the events. Witnesses are separated so that they do not work together to create a different story.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm going to be asking you some questions, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so what's your name?
My name is Marilyn.
And around what time did the crime occur?
It was around 10:30 in the morning.
And did you see any possible witnesses?
I saw a girl running. I think they were arguing about something. I'm not sure what they were arguing about.
And what were you doing that led you to the crime scene?
I was just sitting over there on my phone, and then I heard the dispute, and I decided to go check it out, and I saw a dead body. And that's when I decided to call 911.
Alright, thank you so much.
Step 3. Scan the scene. This step gives investigators an overall picture of the scene. They will identify the primary crime scene or where the crime took place, as well as other important evidences. In some cases, a secondary crime scene may be discovered. Step 4. Seeing the scene. A photography unit will take pictures of items identified during the initial scan. Pictures should be taken of the overall area as well as close-ups using evidence markers or a ruler for size reference. The 4 types of photography when taking shots of each piece of evidence in a crime scene are overview shot, mid-range shot, and 2 close-up shots with and without scale. Step 5. Sketch the scene. A sketch of the scene is a great way for investigators to recreate a crime scene at an alternate location. The sketch includes objects in a room and the location of evidence as well as directional north, the date, the time, location, and case number. Step 6. Search for evidence. A thorough search is conducted to identify any evidence that may have been overlooked in a previous step. This search can conduct in several patterns. The 6 patterns are link, line or strip, grid, zone, wheel array, and spiral. Each has advantages and disadvantages, and some are better suited for outside or indoor crime scenes. Step 7. Secure the collected evidence. All identified evidence must be collected and secured using specific techniques and procedures. These techniques keep the evidence from becoming damaged or contaminated. Each piece of evidence is logged into an evidence log and marked with an evidence label. The label features a chain of custody. Each person that touches the evidence must complete the chain of custody. This is required in order for items to be accepted as evidence in a court of law.
Take a picture, Steve. Make it. It's for
Microscope.
You have to like make up. You have to make like a fake scenario and then like record the process.
Computer.
CSI process.
And the data says
I don't know. I just.
Amani Steen is the murderer.
Silent. Anything you say will be used against you against her.